We have a visit from some local RCMP, but I think the window's clean enough. Let's go ahead and start today's installation. What is going on, guys? Today we got a brand new video with Shaniqua, the Mazda 3, baby. We're getting all those things done. The hype. We got the hype going on. It's actually not hype, it's just crack cocaine because it was really dirty. So now we get a little bit better of how this thing looks. So today, okay guys, today's the day we add some jazz to this thing, all right? So look at this. Look at it. Look how much matte black vinyl I have that's been sitting here since I moved here, okay? Look at all this vinyl. So, if that doesn't give you a little bit of a question what I'm gonna do with matte black. Now, matte black is not exactly my favorite color, but you know what matte black's gonna do? Window banner, baby. So today, we're gonna be doing a window banner, a DIY window banner on the Mazda 3. Plan to do one, and now no, this isn't gonna have any lettering on it. It's just gonna be a basic matte black banner, but it's gonna get us started because I do plan, okay guys, I have a brand that I haven't told you about because I haven't released. I'm gonna have merch, I'm gonna have stickers, I'm gonna have everything for you guys. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get like a custom actual banner for it, so I might just have to get a vinyl cutout printed and just slap it on the banner. That is if we do this correctly. Now, I don't know how much vinyl this is. Literally just measure out how wide your window is and order that much, okay? I don't know how wide this is. You guys can measure it yourself, okay? But today, that's what we're gonna do. So this is literally just a sheet of plain matte black. This is really dirty. So with all the glass cleaner that I have, I'm gonna try and clean this off. You guys can also clay bar your window as well. Cause like I have a lot of just chips. Like this window is really just a write-off, to be honest. Kind of buff it out so it doesn't leave any smearing. But I mean, if you guys can't see in the reflection, my wipers have scratched the window too. Like this, so this windshield is original. It's never been replaced, but it is, I mean, you guys can tell, it's just really, really old. So don't know how far I really want to go down, but one thing you got to remember is if you don't want to trim the vinyl, if you want a super smooth bottom, then we're gonna go, because this is the flattest part, so it's gonna come out and it's gonna cover more on this side than it would that side. And like I said, if you don't want to trim, taking that into notice, I'm gonna measure down and I'm gonna do 6 inches. And this is a full like cover, which I don't know if it's actually legal or not. I think it is. I'm gonna do 6. We'll do 6 inches. So I'm gonna do 6 inches from the exact middle. I'm gonna mark it. If you guys are doing this DIY like myself, there's obviously a flat edge. So I know my flat edge is on the top because I cut through the middle. Now this is like, obviously this is really bent, so I'm gonna run a heat gun over this really quick to try and flatten it out a bit. Obviously we're gonna flatten it out, and I need to find my vinyl to apply it so we don't get any bubbles. I'm not necessarily worried about bubbles because I'll probably get another one maybe, but I'm just gonna try and do this my best. Obviously we can't always do things our best, but let me try and find some stuff. This is definitely not the right way. Just wanted you guys to know that, and there are a lot better ways of doing this. I am by myself, so that makes it obviously a bit more difficult. Obviously you kind of want a vinyl that's a little bit more flat than this, because again, this is really just creased. I gotta try and, maybe I shouldn't have done it this way. Try and put it on, but at the same time I don't. This is a horrible example of what to do. But remember, this is DIY. Obviously it's not gonna stick, but if I can get enough over here, which we got enough over there. Like I said, this is a lot of vinyl. Keep going side to side until this is completely flat. So that's our mark right there. You can come down with it. So you guys can kind of see. Ooh, that looks cool. I like that. So now, okay, so that's flat, I'm pretty sure. But I need it to come over just a bit. Now obviously when you guys are applying this, you should kind of go like this and then go over, like I said, if I had a second person I would, but unfortunately I don't. So I'm gonna have to use heat gun. push out the bubbles from the bottom. Obviously there's unfortunately some creases that I can't necessarily get out, but we'll keep pushing. Okay, we are looking good so far. Again, applying the heat. We're gonna go along, keep getting some of these creases out, which is good. I'm putting a banner on my car. Dude, that looks professional almost. I feel like that's too much though. That's a big ass banner, but we're making a good start. I think we definitely have this side down. I'll go around the edges when we get closer to that. We're gonna keep coming this way. There's a pinch right there, so I'm gonna bring this up and get rid of that pinch. And then I'm gonna place it back down just normally. Try not to fold that, we're just gonna go a little bit of a crease going on. See if we can get, oh, that's a big crease. Might be stuck with that one. There's too many bolts. I heated that up too much before I placed it down. That's what I did wrong. And if I put it down here, okay, so we got some bubbling. Just okay. Looking good. Get some more of those little bubbles out. This is really dusty. I got like, not bubbles, but just dust marks. Look at that. This is cool, dude. I can't tell if it's perfectly flat, but we do got a good banner on there. So, I mean, here, let's look at this. That's pretty, oh, that looks really good. Okay. Okay, so now is doing the edge here. So obviously you have where the window seals against the trim. We gotta heat this up, and now unfortunately, like I said, this is where that one tool would come in handy, so you could really press it up against the edges. So that's what we're gonna focus on now, is getting it pressed up against the edges, seal it, and then we'll cut it, and then we can work with trimming the banner however we want, because this is all down. Little bubbles, too much heat, no problem. Okay, a little bit of heat here and there. Work on that corner. And we should be flying to the end. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna cut all the access off, and then we'll pretty much have a done banner. And then we can trim from there. Got my handy box cutter from back in the day at my first grocery store job. We're gonna go as close as the edge as we can. We're gonna trim along that and then stay on track with the window. Now, and that being said, we're gonna be careful taking this off, but we should be bueno. Oh yeah, look at that. Nicely done. So now all our access is off, and we have an almost complete window banner. So let's take a look real quick. Doesn't look, actually that looks, I actually really like how that looks. I don't know if I'm happy with how low it goes, but as you guys can see, we have some warping around the edges here. And so what I'm gonna do now is go around with a heat gun and push that down. Did a window banner on the Mazda 3. And it's perfect. It's not perfect, okay? Like you guys can see, if you guys take a look around here, obviously there's some creasing and stuff, and that's my bad. And you're gonna run into mistakes like that, but that's nothing you can see up far away. What I was going for, and I think I did a great job for the first time doing this. Like this looks pretty baller. Here, I'm gonna turn the lights off. You guys might be able to see better. You guys see now? There, you guys can see a little bit better without that reflection. That is pretty cool. All right guys, so I'm outside. It's really bright out, but I wanted to show you guys this thing outside. So here you guys have your look at this thing. It looks cool. I genuinely, it's hard to see because it's matte black, so when the sun hits it, it's a little difficult, but from this angle, you guys can kind of see it quite well. And like I said, I went with the matte black so it would blend in with the gray a bit better, because if I did glossy, I feel like it might have stuck out. Thing's cool and I really like it. The only thing it is, because I am new to this, so it's a little distracting because it does come down quite a bit. which is why in the future I might go with like kind of like a visor, sort of see-through kind of tint instead of an actual matte black. I know some people obviously don't care, and this is the look, is to go with a opacity 100%, but I don't, it looks pretty good. And you know what, I obviously, like, the edges aren't perfect or anything, but you don't really see much. So I think for a beginner job, which I definitely am, I don't think I did too bad of a job. So that being said, the video for today, I'm going to shoot some photos of this biddy and the spot, and you guys can take a look at some more Instagram content of this. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, comment down below if you guys have any questions or comments regarding the window banner. But other than that, guys, keep it real. I'll see y'all in the next one.